going on, guys? Alex Schild here, Bangtao Muay Thai, MMA, and BJJ. Gonna do another little roll breakdown for you. Today I'm going with my friend Marcin Bandell out of Poland. Really good jiu-jitsu black belt, as well as MMA fighter. So let's see how we go. I always like to start on the feet, just as always, even if they're big and scary. I'd like to give him the opportunity to do a bit of counter wrestling. I decided to shoot in. He grabs my neck. He tries to roll through, scramble, and take top position. So Marcin, I know he's got a lot of really nice tricks, and he's very strong, got good heavy pressure. So really my focus with him is, number one, not let him grab my feet. Yeah, even though I did it right now. And to try to stay moving and scramble. When you slow down on him is when he's really able to implement his game. So as soon as we got up, as soon as he attacked my foot, I decided to re-attack and look for something else and just kind of keep that pressure on him. A lot of people think smaller guys don't use pressure game, but I try to use pressure and speed to keep him moving. Nice little few leg exchanges here, trying to turn the tables on him. I rolled him quite a few times, and I know he's got really good leg attacks, but so I try to kind of do the Uno reverse and hit him with some leg attacks and fend him off a little bit. So as he's going through my legs, just trying my best to not let him get a really good attachment. He's got a kind of good lock over my knee right there. Trying to keep my left foot inside as a little wedge, but he got me. The other thing about Marcin, he's really good leg locks, but also a bit more unorthodox. The way that he goes is a bit more unorthodox and extremely painful. So really the trick is to not let him grab your foot at all. But again, we're back on the feet. Looking for that 2-on-1. See if he'll take the bait to grab my head. Oh, I gave him the bait, but then he grabbed my head, used it to roll through, smash into some other people, and try to take top position, give him a little good shove, and we're back on our feet. Back to the 2-on-1, see what he'll take. Yeah, so I fucked up there. I gave him the underhook. He just kind of shucked by, went for my back straight away. But I'm going to try to let him roll through and then try to use it to my advantage and take top position. He is pretty good in this position as well, but I was able to turn, get a nice little body lock, and come out on top. I think I'm trying to go right into the mount and then look for the back. So, yeah, again with him, I've learned that you just got to really I keep trying to push forward, and kind of push that pace. When it goes a bit slower is when he really starts to put a lot of pressure on you. It's a little bit difficult right here when I have the seatbelt when he's still standing, and it's exactly why. He does a good job at kind of throwing me off the top. And right away he sits for the legs. And I was a little bit too relaxed right now. I let him grab my ankle, and that's what happens. So even in those little moments, if I just relax a little bit with him and he's able to grab my foot, I have a hard time kind of defending and getting out of it. So back to the feet we go. Tries to throw me, sits me down to my butt, but I do try to sit forward straight away. I know before when I ended up on my back, he grabs a leg, so I try to wrestle up and turn. Obviously, this doesn't do so well for me as he just takes my back, grabs wrist control, and then it's very hard to get out from here. He's got wrist control in the claw, very nice. Starts to sit back. Now, this is a tough position. You got to pick, either giving up your back, or if I turn into him, I give him a head and arm choke. So I decide to try to keep my shoulder open, kind of try to stay in the middle to not really give him either. I like to keep my hand on my head right here. This just gives me more space, and I'll try to turn away, try to roll up to my knees if I can, but he's too strong, and I'm forced to tap. Back on the feet we go. I've always say this. I say this in some other videos as well. Is I always like to start on the feet, especially when you're tired. That's the last thing I want is this big, strong guy on top of me. So that was it. Good round with my friend Marcin. And yeah, I hope you guys like this type of content. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and we'll see you guys soon.